Hey everybody, hope you find us back here with a quick video. Today we're going to do a quick request from a user Cisgordo posted this comment. Wanted us to help him how to enter this trade. So the trade is SPY entry at 399.28. It's a day trade using calls 1 week out, and you got your stop loss and the goal. So goal is to take quick profits. So we can walk through this using conditional orders. It's perfect for this scenario, and go through how to do this day trade. Okay, so this is the trading plan, and let's open up our app. All right, so we got an app open. If you never traded SPY before, you can just search for a symbol here, click on the search, and then put in SPY, SPY. SPY is of course an ETF, the most popular traded ETF of the S&P 500. It's the stock form of SPX. So SPY, you click on that, it will take you to the usual screen. You got your market price right here if you want to buy or sell the actual SPY stock, but in our case we actually want to do the long call option. So we're under the options tab, and for the purpose of the demo we're going to do something. Instead of the 399.28, let's just do something closer to the market price so we can see it get hit and you can see how we manage the trade. But first we need to pick a strike. It doesn't tell you what strike to pick, and it says do something that's 1 week out. So 1 week out from February 28th is March 7th. It doesn't have to be exact. You can do the 7th, the 8th. So let's just do the 7th as a demonstration. And it doesn't tell you what strike to buy it at. For the demo, we can buy something close to the money, around, let's say 400 or 399. We're going to do a conditional order. Let's just do the 400. Delta is about spot 43. So to actually execute this trade, right, we want to wait until SPY hits a certain threshold. Let's just do, right now it's actually trading at 398.40. Let's just do around 398.50. See if it gets hit. We do something close to what it's trading as, just so we can see the order get filled using a conditional order. So let's walk through this. So we want to do a 400 strike. It's 1 week out. So we click on under the ask column. We're going to click on here to buy the 400 calls and do paper trade. So it's just one-sided at a call. It's going to cost us 306, but we actually want to do a conditional order. So you scroll down under order rules, open that up, then under market condition, click to expand that, and we're going to add a condition. And here's our condition setup screen. Symbol is SPY, so that's our reference symbol. Method is going to be mark. Marker is just the market price, which is usually the midpoint in case of an option trade, or whatever the market price is for a stock. Trigger is going to be, we want to be at or above. And then the threshold is your target price. Right now, SPY is around 398 spot 30. Let's just do 398 spot 35, just so we can try to get this order to fill. So you type in your target price, 398 spot 35. So it's saying if SPY hits 398 SPY 35 or above, our order will execute to buy the call option. Oh, one more thing we gotta change is up here. We are buying this 400 call. We're gonna change the mark on this right here from manual to mark. So that changes it so that if SPY goes up, the price of the option goes up. So it doesn't make sense to leave it on manual. And then let's just say we add 5 cents on top, just so we can be sure we get a fill. So saying whatever the mark is at the time SPY hits 398 SPY 35, we'll add 5 cents on top of that, just to be sure that we can get a fill. So for example, if right now it's trading at 295, you can split us. Once it hits our condition, it will submit an order to be 295 plus 5 cents, so for $3 to buy SPY 400 call option at $3. So we'll just leave it around 5 cents on top of what the mark is, and we are ready to submit. Hit confirm and send it. Alright, so it's around 398 by 31. Let's see if this gets filled. It might take a little while depending on where SPY is trading, obviously. If it goes down, then your order is not going to be hit. If it pops up, then we should get hit. And you can see your orders here under working. So you see status is waiting for the condition to be met. And this is just a summary of what we did. When SPY hits 398 SPY 35 or above, it will submit a limit order to buy the 400 call options at 5 cents above whatever the mark is. Okay, since we put in the orders, SPY actually moved away from our trade, so let's amend it so we could get hit, amend our threshold down. So let's go to orders, click on the order and do cancel replace, and scroll down and change our order rules. Let's change it to something like spot 22. It's actually spot 20. SPY right now is at, it's actually spot 29 now. Let's actually do, we might get hit. Oh, we actually got fill. So you see here, we were about to change the threshold, but it got fill. Let's look at the trade. We got fill at 3.02. When SPY hit that threshold, it submitted that order. We bought it. It actually submitted at we submitted at 309. The mark was around 304. We actually got filled at 302, so better than we expected it. And so that's what we want. We want to wait until SPY goes up to a certain point, then submit that call, and then we get fill. So you go to your positions. It is right here, your March, it's over here, March 7th, 400th call that we just got filled at. Okay, now that our position got filled, we just have to manage the call. So we're going to either sell it to take a loss or sell it to take a profit, ideally. And then we use a conditional OCO, or one cancels another order, to do this exit trade. So since this is a day trade, we we hope to close it by the end of the day, assuming it hits our market threshold price. So the upper limit was like around 4 or 5, which is way too high for a day like today with low volatility. So let's just do something closer to the market price, maybe around 398 spot 99 or 399, and see if it gets hit. So we're going to do a conditional order we did earlier, but also do an OCO order so that if one of our order gets filled, it automatically cancels the other one. So we're going to do 2 trades, right? One is going to be a sell at the high threshold to take the profit, then another at below at the bottom threshold to take that loss if it goes down too far. Okay, let's walk through how to do that. So from your position screen, we are going to, from your position screen, you see your position here. This is the March 7th 400 call. You click on that and do close. And we're going to set it up just like we did earlier using the condition under order rules. We set the market condition, add condition, and then we're going to do at or below this time. So if this is for the lower price to take the loss. So it's saying if SPY's hit, let's say right now it's around 399, so if it's say 398 spot 6, 398 spot 60, then we'll instruct it to close out of our call at, and then go back up here, change from manual to mark, and let's just do like 1 cent below the mark. So whatever the mark is, it will be 1 cent below that, just to ensure that we get a fill right away. If you do it right at the mark, you may or may not get fill. So just to be on the safe side, just do 1 cent less when you're selling to ensure we get the fill. Okay, so this is the first trade at the bottom end of the threshold. And you're going to click on advanced order and do OCO. So this is our trade at the lower end of the range. Now we're going to do the one at the top end. So click on that to add another order. And then to change this order, we double click on it. So this, we'll change it to be the higher end. So if SPY's hit, let's say an upper range of say 399. Right now it's around 399 spot 17. Let's do 399 spot 20, see if it gets hit. So again, change this to mark. Let's do 1 cent below the mark again. Then down to our order rules. Since this is the upper end of the range, we want to do at or above. And then do 399. Spot actually went down, so let's do 399 spot, let's see, 10. Actually let's do 5, see if we can get hit. Alright, so hit done, and we got our 2 conditional orders, and we could review it. And let's just go over it again. So if SPY's at the bottom end, if it goes down to 398 spot 60, we'll sell. Or if it goes up to 399 spot 05, we'll also sell to take the profit. Down here we'll sell to take the loss, here's to take the profit. And if either one of these orders gets executed, it will automatically cancels the other order, because we will no longer have a position in it. So that's why they call it OCO, one cancels another. Okay, let's send it through. Okay, it is sent. And you can check on their orders, what it looks like. You see 2 orders right here, waiting on condition. Well, actually looks like it got filled on the upper end. And see how it automatically canceled the other one? And you can verify, go to your position, it should be gone now. Yeah, it is gone. 0 right here. And let's look at the order real quick to understand what just happened. So the 307, so this one here, click on it, and you see it got filled at 338. The mark was around 339. Oh, sorry, actually, we got filled at 340. Because it hit the 399.05 upward threshold, we wanted to take the profit, we sold out of it. The sell price was that we submitted was 338, but actually got filled at a better price at 340, which is good for us. And just to confirm, the other one also got canceled. You can click on view group to see the other order, and you see how the one on the bottom end got automatically canceled at the same time that the upper one got filled. So this is the upper one, it got filled, and then the bottom one down here at the 398.60 got canceled at the same time, and that's exactly what we wanted. Automatically cancel the other order if one of them gets filled. And then overall, this was actually a successful trade. We got in at a good price, we got out at a good price, made a little bit of money, and we learned how to do a conditional order and an OCO order. Okay, hope that helps. Any more questions, comments, leave it below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.